Welcome to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle reading site. I just want to go through a disclaimer right now and remind you that tarot does not dictate your life or tell you what you should and shouldn't do. It just gives you some insight to what you might see during the week or during a particular day or whatever the reading is for. But I just want to let you know that this is for fun and you should use it for that only. So remember that me giving you a reading doesn't tell you what you need to do or what is absolutely going to happen. So if this reading resonates with you, go ahead and take that reading and use it for that. A little bit of insight, a little bit of possible knowledge that you may have not thought of before. Maybe I give you a thought that you wouldn't have thought of before. But anyway, welcome to the reading today. It's going to be about the week of 2022, and it's going to be specifically for February 22nd, but I think that this reading is going to resonate throughout the week starting on Sunday, the 20th. I think Tuesday's the 22nd. Let's just check here. Yes, Tuesday's the 22nd. So starting Sunday the 20th, this reading will hopefully resonate with some of you. I just want to go over a couple things for 22, the number 22. Angel numbers, if you are looking at angel numbers and the meaning of 22, it has a lot of hidden meanings. Your guardian angel has a message for you and is utilizing this number as a means of communication, possibly. You are on the verge of obtaining a spiritual understanding of a higher caliber than ever before. And I will pull an angel card later as well, just so we can take a look and see if anything resonates with you. And the number 22 represents the double amount of energy. So in numerology, the number 22 represents the fulfillment of one's greatest aspirations as well as a sense of strength and accomplishment. So maybe you could look forward to that in the number 22 on the 22nd of February or the week of, resonating throughout the week. Also, in Egyptian astrology, number 2 is Amun-Ra. He has a personality, he's confident. Once again, confidence comes in there, polite, discreet. As far as professions go, it might pertain to financial roles, and planets affiliated with Amun-Ra are Saturn and the Sun. Western zodiac affiliates Amun-Ra with Taurus, if anyone's interested. And also, 22 is known as a master number builder because the two are added together. So 2 and 2 equals the number 4, and 4 is the number of productivity, stability, and order. So the double 2 gives it more of immense power and strength. Just a little bit of info on the number 22. I'm sure there's a lot more meanings spiritually, and I'm sure you can find those on YouTube as well. With this week coming up, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people doing readings. So I just want to get to our reading here, and this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So if you guys want to take some time to meditate on these piles and pick one, I have a sun here. I am not too sure, but I think this might be a honey calcite sun, but it's absolutely stunning. I love it. This is an amethyst ball for pile number 2 on the stand. A brass bell for pile number 3, and moonstone for pile number 4. So go ahead and take a moment or two pause the video if you'd like, and then we will move on to our readings for pile 1. Welcome back to your reading, pile 1. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, and then I have 2 tarot cards and an oracle card. So the first card I have here is the 9 of Cups. See if I can get that in there. 9 of Cups. I got a higher camera, so I'm so excited about that. I may have to still adjust, obviously. It looks like we've got a little bit of shimmer here. See if we can... Well, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll just put it up. There we go. We can see it better there. Okay, and then Talisman is the oracle card. And then your other tarot card is Death and Rebirth. Okay, so starting here with your tarot card, Death and Rebirth. Death card is not a bad card. Just in case you guys are a little worried about it, it means you could be coming to an end of something in your life, maybe parting ways with somebody, but it also means rebirth, new beginnings. So change is good. It might be just the mere acceptance of something that you haven't seen, or that you've seen coming, and you're just trying not to accept it. Maybe this week of change and strength and power, you're gonna find your strength and power, and maybe, I don't know if you're finding a new job or new friends or new partner. That's always something that this could be alluding to. And as far as like the 9 card, 9 of Cups, 9 of Water, you could be a water sign in astrology. And it's like it could have something to do with, once again, finances, friends, family. Let's see here, we got the talisman. Being as this is a cup card, it might have to do with emotions and ego. You may be realizing that maybe something's not right for you, with possibly work, possibly a relationship, possibly friends, possibly yourself. Maybe you're looking within and you realize that you need to change something in your life and become stronger. Now, this is probably a good day on the 22nd, the week of the 22nd, to build that strength within. Cups are generally have to do with emotions, so it looks like it has to come within for that. And you know what? I'm going to look at this talisman card and see what the actual meaning of this card is here, with Colette Baron Reed's card deck. That is 49 and card number 49. Let's see here. How she interprets it, and then okay, so upright. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. So actually that pertains completely to what I was saying here. You're the 22nd or the week of, you might be coming to an emotional awakening, realizing that possibly either you aren't sticking up for yourself and you aren't being strong enough, or somebody may be taking some advantage of you along the way. To me, it appears that in this picture, it's absolutely beautiful. It looks like she's standing on a rune stone, and the yin and yang, so it looks like she's looking for balance, and almost as if, kind of like the Fool card in tarot, it looks like she's looking out to the landscape, the future, her future. Maybe she's looking for possibilities. That's the word I'm looking for, possibilities. And this whole pile looks as though it could be a group of possibilities. So let's just grab another card here. I got this new deck here I'm really excited to use. It's called the Reflective Tarot, and it's Rider Waite reflective, kind of pocket size. So let's see what we get for another tarot card here. See if we can see what we get. Five of Swords. The light is funny because it's like, it's a reflective deck to begin with, so it's like adding to the reflection there. But anyway, yeah, so Five of Swords. Let's see. Okay, so less swords in this picture. It looks like this character, this gentleman here, has a, it looks like he's had a little kerfuffle there. Looks like there's three men, two of them set their swords down. It looks like he's had to stand his ground in this challenge, and it looks like he's had some eye-opening events in this challenge. So this kind of fits with all these cards, actually. This could be a challenge within your mind, as I said. It could be a challenge with somebody else, but it looks like your persistence in the end has you winning out. Doesn't necessarily look like, if it's, you know, you might not be completely happy with, if it's a decision from within, if it's something that you're fighting within yourself, you know, you might have to give in on some of the things that you want. Maybe you want something specific, and you have to be strong, but you have to, maybe you have to give and take a bit. In this case, if it's with somebody else, I mean, it looks like you're gonna end up with the rebirth here. It looks like, you know, you might, I don't know if it has to do with friends or co-workers. It, you know, I think they'll, it looks like they would just give in to you. To me, it looks like this guy had to stand his ground. I mean, possibly being taken advantage of. Yeah. And here, all these signs below are, it's emotional, you know, there's emotions involved, but it looks like there has to be standing your ground for what you feel is rightfully yours, whether that's within. You need to build strength within and get some encouragement. I'm pulling out my Angel Tarot deck here too, because I said I was going to give you an angel card, and possibly a angel's assistance this week. Okay, so yeah, I think that it looks as though there might be some changes either within or without. If this resonates with anybody, I hope so, but we'll see. And then as I said, if it doesn't, if nothing makes sense in this pile, then just simply walk away. Okay, so this angel card that I pulled for you is Satael. I don't know if I'm saying it right. God of Hope. Construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. So whether that adversary is your own mind within, or it's a actual physical another person with work, with family, with whatever, it looks like this week you have the Three of Wands, fire. Looks like you're going to be building strength with the Wands card, and this particular guardian angel, God of hope. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll see you back next time. Thank you. Welcome, Pile 2, to your reading. I'm glad I have a new camera, but it looks like it might need to be adjusted as well. But if I move it down here farther, we can see the cards better. So I'm going to move on here. I have Five of Pentacles, Oracle card is Stuck in the Mud, and the other tarot card I have is the Fool. Okay, for the week of the 22nd, or specifically the Tuesday the 22nd. Okay, with the Fool card here, obviously the Fool has to do with new beginnings, obviously beginnings, free spirit, risk-taking, freedom. There's trust in this picture, and the Fool card is like really a free-spirited, brand new beginnings, not worried about anything. On Tuesday, or like I said, starting Sunday, this energy may be around you for that week. Just that want to try something new. You're feeling stuck in the mud, and it's time for something new. I'm going to read the actual meaning of this card shortly, but I wanted to, it actually fits quite well. It looks as though, you know, you felt stuck in the mud and you've had enough. It's time to move on, whether that, again, be work, relationship, mind frame. I mean, everybody goes through this in life naturally. I mean, we get bored and stuck, and we want to try something new. I mean, it's time to, you know, try something new, and being as it's pentacles, it might have to do with money as well. Finances, it could have to do with career. You know, your home life, maybe there's more you want in your life, and you're finding it hard to get what you want. Maybe you want to get a second job, or a job that pays more, and it looks like your energy and your mind frame this week might be that of, yeah, I maybe I can do something extra. Maybe I can start my own job on the side, or do pyramid company jobs to make extra money. There's so many out there. Makeup, or Pampered Chef, or, I mean, Mary Kay. There's there's all kinds of different home jobs that you can do now to make extra money. Vitamins. I mean, it's just unlimited. It seems like there's so many different money-making at-home jobs that you can do nowadays. Maybe that's something that you're thinking of, starting something new with that. And I am going to do an angel card reading in a little bit, but I wanted to um, pull from my brand new deck, grabbing the box to look at it, Reflective Tarot. It's a mini deck, Rider weight basically, and it's reflective, so it's got all this fun hieroglyphic kind of look to it. But I'm going to pull another card just to see if we can get a little bit more clarity on the stuck in the mud. Okay, so Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is kind of alluding to the fact that possibly an overactive mind could lead to self-defeat. And I'm going to grab another card here. Self-defeat. So maybe you should ground yourself a little more and think through exactly, like, make a plan. I know you're stuck in the mud, and sometimes when we're stuck in the mud, it's really hard to see or think straight. We're just like, oh, I want to get out of here. I can't take it no more, you know. But sit down and think of what you want. I mean, if you want more money, maybe even with your job, if you're working now, maybe you can pick up overtime. I mean, this card here is looking like it's alluding to me that you're possibly opening up to other forms of thought, like you're kind of relaxing a bit. Maybe you've already been stuck in the mud. Let me see if I can get a clarifier on the stuck in the mud, and then let me read that card, stuck in the mud, and see what it is. Okay, so Five of Wands. Let me find the stuck in the mud here card meaning, and then we'll move on from there. So stuck in the mud. Okay, so that one, another Colette Baron Reed deck, which I love her oracle decks. Enchanted Map, it's called. Okay, so you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Okay, that's interesting. Then it says, becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. So that makes a lot of sense. You know, when we were talking about being stuck in the mud, that kind of makes sense. Wands is a fiery card, so Five of Wands could allude to lessons in the challenge. I mean, that may stabilize your creativity, and so lessons in the challenge. This might be within the mind, although it does have to do with a grounding as well. So I'm sure there may be some financial background to what this is all alluding to. I mean, like if you want to buy a new car and you're just getting everything settled and you can't afford a new car right now, but like I said, maybe you need to open your mind to either finding a new job, finding extra money resource, possibly finding like I said, some form of working from home, selling something, or even Etsy or eBay or one of those online. Maybe you can use your resourcefulness in the fire within. Maybe you can get rid of some stuff and then challenge yourself to maybe getting rid of some stuff so that you can make a little extra money. But it looks as though basically this is alluding to a challenge, definitely, and feeling stuck in the mud. But it appears to me that I'm going to pull a qualify for that one as well, the Fool. Just see if we can get some more information here. Okay, so Knight of Pentacle. Okay, so to me, this alludes to it might have something to do with possibly grounding again, money. You're a strong-willed person, so you're going to stand firm on what cannot be changed. But you are also a defender. You're going to defend yourself, but you're also for betterment. So, to me, it appears that you want to better yourself, and because you were stuck in the mud, you want, whatever it is, you want more money. You feel kind of defensive, standing your ground, and I think you have to slow your roll a little bit. Sit down and really think about what you want. Possibly this week first. Tuesday, maybe you're gonna come up with some wonderful solution to your mind issues, and about how you want to go about getting this grounding. You are looking for grounding, but you can be stubborn. Let me go ahead and pull an angel card, because I told you about the angel. So let's see if we have an angel this week that will defend you. And this card says, I don't know how to pronounce it, Erathiel. Again, it's a wands card. The preventing god. Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders. Saves from enemies. So maybe you're going to have maybe you've had a run-in with somebody where they've made you feel stuck in the mud, and this is why you're defensive and you're willing to stand your ground. Possibility, that could be another meaning of these cards, and you are standing your ground here. But remember to lighten up. I think that's what this card means now that I'm looking at this. Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders. So saves from enemies. So to me, if I'm thinking, this is what I think it means. You can stand your ground and be for betterment for yourself and the earth and the world. but light wins. Light wins. So it looks like she's in reflection too of her pentacles. How is she going to go about getting that? Light is the way. Don't fight back. Just take the upper ground. Don't take it personally. You can stand your ground and be strong. But remember, you can always sabotage yourself as well. You can be your own worst enemy. But I think this week, Tuesday, if something comes up that you feel surrounded and maybe like you're being ganged up on, take the light road. Don't fall prey. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I think that's all I have for that one. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Welcome back to your reading pile 3. I'm so excited to do 3 readings today. My camera goes up 3, so or I have enough space for 3 cards. Okay, so your first tarot card is the 6 of Wands. Let's see if I can get it to show a little better. It's Gemini-esque. Deep Freeze is the oracle card. It was actually in reverse. And 5 of Wands is your other card. Okay, now this reading is for, like I said, specifically for the 22nd, Tuesday, February 2022, and but it can resonate throughout the week starting on Sunday. Okay, so interesting. 5 and 6 of Wands right next to each other. So that is like in tarot, that's like a progression from one state to another. So basically, Tuesday, there might be some challenges that you can learn some lessons from. With this 6 of Wands, it looks as though we have 2 cobras, 2 cobra snakes intertwined, looking at each other straight in the eye as if kind of a challenge. Kind of hard, sorry. I'm going to have to fix this lighting, but kind of a challenge. As I said, it's like it may even be an inner struggle that you're dealing with, because it's like it could be 2 sides of you, or it could be you and a partner. I mean, it looks as though you might actually, it may even happen within the same day or week. You're going to maybe find that balance working within yourself, or, if you're struggling with something inside yourself, maybe you're going to sit down and meditate on it and come up with that balance. Or if it's with somebody else, it looks like you might work together to stabilize that one or more people. Wands are the card of fire. So we got some spirited situations going on here. Could be with work, like I said, it could be with friends, could be challenges within. Let's look at this oracle card here. Let's see. So that is card number 26. Deep Freeze. And okay, so this card says everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. So maybe you do need time. Let me look what it says in reverse, because this is reversed. Reversed, it says, nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for the signs of spring. So that's very interesting. I'm going to turn this back around so you can see it straight up. But it shows the lion, and he's sitting in the deep freeze. He's just like focusing on what he needs to do. And with this card here, it looks as though there may be some, inner struggle, inner questioning. Inner thinking. But it looks like the cobras are looking right at each other as if to stare each other down. So it must be like deep within your mind, possibly deep within your mind. And like inner harmony, or your expression. It's like you're within yourself, but also it's like you're kind of off. The two women look like they're in deep reflection, and that to me is what that card is saying. And with the deep freeze in reverse, it's saying nothing you can do right now is going to change your what's going to happen. And they say metaphorically till spring, which is kind of funny, but so to me that just means like slow your roll and think about the steps you want to take. If you're feeling defeated, maybe journal, maybe write down what you feel would help you move forward. Inner harmony is what you need to do first. You need to bring the peace within yourself. Let me go ahead and pull a card from my new reflective tarot deck, mini deck, which I like. Let's see if we can get a little more understanding of. I'm going to pull another one. See if we can get some clarification on these wands here. Okay, so again, we got the Six of Wands for clarification on the Six of Wands. So basically what this is saying is a resounding yes, you need to take time for your inner harmony, balance, so that you can think straight with whatever the situation is that made you feel defeated. As far as Temperance, clarifying the Five of Wands, again, it has to do with harmony, alchemy, synthesizing, balance. there's a balancing act going on here. And the only reason that you're successful in this balancing act, which it looks like they are successful in their balancing act, is because you're taking the time to focus on what you need to make that focus profitable, to make you healthier, to make your mind get rid of what made you feel like this. So something may have cut you down or made you question yourself, and now you're like, I know I'm not like that, but somebody made me feel this way. Now I'm questioning myself. Did I do something? Am I the one who's wrong? Are they right? Did I do something wrong? Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes our defenses are up, and maybe we did hurt a situation. And if that's the case, like if it has to do with your friends, or in life, we do go through friends. Sometimes we make friends, sometimes we lose friends. It has, it's just life. I mean, sometimes if your friend gets married and they have kids and you don't have kids, your life changes. I mean, you're on a different path, and it's not that you don't love that person anymore or like that person anymore. It's just that sometimes things change, and then sometimes, on the other hand, there are times when you just don't feel the connection anymore with friends, or it just happens. It's just life. I mean, we all go through it, whether we like it or not, or whether we get hurt or feel defeated or feel sad. Maybe you lost a friend that you don't have anymore. I'm going to pull an angel card here too, because I was telling you about the angel numbers and 22. So let's see if we have an angel that is there for you on the week. So I pulled, and I don't know how to pronounce these. Izelel. God sung above all. It says loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. So maybe it is a reconciliation with a friend that you had a struggle with, and maybe you do need to see if you did something that offended, or maybe you need to see if they did something that offended you. Maybe you just need to take time to reflect on that. And this card is saying loyalty and allegiance. Page of Pentacles, this card is. So Pentacles is grounding, can mean money, home. Maybe you're having an argument with somebody at home, sibling, spouse, parent. But this is the angel of allegiance and loyalty, so there may be some loyalty that you have toward this person. It may not, it still could be, obviously a friend. When we have our good friends, we're loyal to our good friends. This is reflection, so to me this appears to be something within possibly yourself that you're questioning. There's a balancing act, so I really think you should, you could journal on it, write a list of go back to the old pros and cons list, write something down, see what comes up. But to me, this looks like it has to do with self, really. Whether it's questioning yourself, or even if you're questioning the other person or persons that are involved, you're still questioning yourself and you're still feeling defeated, but you're looking for that outcome. Strong outcome of working together. It looks as though a balance will be made, but it looks like you need to take some time as well. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If none of this resonated with you, then just ignore it and come back for the next one. Thank you for joining. Welcome back, pile 4, for your reading. I have 2 tarot cards here and an oracle card, so let's pull those over. I have the 6 of Cups, Spark. This was in reverse, so I'll turn it back over, and 5 of Wands. Okay, so let's turn this back over so you can see it, but we'll know that it's in reverse. I'm going to read the meaning out of the card, and I do love that card. Okay, so 6 of Cups is water, heart, love. This is showing a beautiful balance of love here with this man and his dog, from a boy and his dog to his man and his dog. The child has grown to the man, and the puppy has grown to the full-grown dog, and they've been with each other throughout. Beautiful balance. Now, again, this reading is for the 22nd, Tuesday, 2/22/2022, and that's a mouthful. Anyways, but it can start. This reading is in effect from Sunday. I'm reading this on Saturday, so tomorrow, the 20th, through the week. So you might feel the energy throughout the week. Yeah, so this is a beautiful card. It's showing that, you have a beautiful relationship with somebody that you've been connected to for a long time, whether that would be spouse, could be an animal, could be a friend, could be work, could be siblings. So whoever this is relating to, you have a beautiful balance with them. Now, the 5 of Wands is alluding to a possible challenge that you may be having with this person, or, well, it probably wouldn't be an animal, but it could be. But there's a challenge that's come between you and whoever, or a group of whoever, and it looks as though there's a challenge ablaze. I mean, there's something that's happening, but it looks as though tensions are being kept down because you possibly may be working through it. I'm going to need some clarifiers on this, but let's read the oracle card. So it was Spark, and it was in reverse. So let's see here. So the general meaning of the card is, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. So that's beautiful. That's saying that whatever the challenge is between you and this other person, you're obviously looking at it as a divine challenge. In this card is like, Wands is fire, so there is fire involved here. There's emotion, there's possibly, maybe there's a hurt feeling, but it looks as though possibly tempers were kept down and words were not said. But let's see what it says about Reversed. Sometimes your fire gets doused by others who don't want you to be all that you can be. In this case, you need to move away from the water, move away from your emotions. That's what it means to me. Lest things get too damp. It says the spark can in reverse position may also indicate that you're allowing yourself to be so consumed by a thought, feeling, or situation that you're in danger of becoming completely burned out. So this could be a hint as to if something has happened or if it's going to happen. If it's with somebody you love and you've had a beautiful relationship with, watch your mouth. Maybe take a step back if your feelings are hurt. You don't want to possibly start an argument because you'll just get burned out. It'll probably turn into a spark, can turn into a flame if you don't watch it. So like it's warning you, whatever happened here, the spark, or is going to happen here, the spark has been set. Don't turn it into a full-blown problem. It says compulsion and impulsiveness must be tempered now. Exactly. Rest by a warm fire. Let things die down a bit. Then you'll see if the true spark will still be there. If not, you can always light another fire at another time. So, when we're talking in that terms, it could mean a couple things. It could mean that if the true spark is there, maybe it is a love interest, a real love interest that you've grown with over the years, and maybe there were bad words, but again, this is life. If it's with a love interest or a partner or even a friend, love is with our friends too. It's deep. When we lose a friend, that can be almost more painful sometimes than losing a short-term partner or a partner. I mean, not like a, I mean, it could be anything. I mean, I'm just saying that sometimes losing a friend is devastating because we put, I think, my opinion, nobody else has to agree with me, but I think when you lose a friend, you put a whole different standard on your friends than you do a spouse or a love partner. It's a whole, in my opinion, it's a whole different ball game. I mean, when you lose a friend you've had for many years, you can feel so hurt and so devastatingly turned on. You know, you can feel your ego can be so hurt. It can be hurt by love as well. But I think when you get hurt by a friend that you've had for, well, that you consider like maybe a best friend or some of your best friends, that is very painful. And I know because I've gone through it. But as I'm saying, it's like, watch, in this particular case, I'm seeing that you have control. It's not like it doesn't appear to me to be like a lose your friend situation. I am going to grab a couple qualifiers here with my new relative, no, not relative, reflective tarot, Radiant Rider deck, and it's small. I love it, and I'm going to pull a couple. Let's see what see if we can get clarifier on a couple of these cards. Let's do the wands and the cups. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, And we have the World. Okay. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles here, to me, is alluding to that this is a relationship that you have deeply invested in. So it could be a spouse, it could be work, it could be a friend. But you do acknowledge that, you know, this relationship has taken a lot of your time, and it's an important relationship to you, whatever this may be. I'm going to put this down here so you can see a little better. I mean, he is diligently working on continuing to produce his wares here. So he is continuing to work on the stability that he has set. Now, the World card, to verify the wands, is he appreciates the reward. He or she appreciates the reward. They appreciate the rewards that they have achieved with this relationship, and know that they need to take a step back and rethink their words. I mean, this is a successful relationship, honestly. It looks to me like it may just be possibly a misunderstanding. This is something that to me looks like stability. I mean, you've got the Six of Cups here with the beautiful love relationship that has grown for many years, with hard work, with stability, moving forward. Words could have been spoken that caused a flame, spark, hurt feelings. But these three kind of go together here for me. I mean, this is like stability. It's not complete stability because they're still working, but they're continuing to move forward to keep this relationship. I mean, there's love there. This is definitely a love, whether it be partner, friend. There's a love relationship there, but it looks as though you may need to watch the words spoken, leave it with love, and think within yourself, meditate within yourself, think about your words before they're said, because you don't want this flame to get out of hand. Let me grab an angel card for you, since I did mention the angel numbers this week, and see if we have an angel guide for you this week. So I have Two of Pentacles, Poel, God who supports the universe. The universe. Fortune and fame, fulfills any request. God who supports the universe. So the God angel who supports the universe is here for you, is what it means to me. Fortune and fame, I would relate that to more success in stopping this spark from getting out of hand. This is showing abundance, like the God of the universe is here for you this week. I think that it looks like there's so much love here that the words that were said or the action that happened um, will be resolved. I mean, we all in any relationship have spats, arguments, fights, um, and that's relationships. So there's nothing wrong. Just watch your words, meditate on your wording, think about what you're going to say before you say it, so that you don't have the potential for this getting out of hand is there this week as well. So negotiation, talking, and if you realize that you've done something wrong, a sorry is also can also help a lot. Admitting we're wrong is not a bad thing. It can hurt our egos a bit, but in the long run, I think that I've had to do that myself. So, thank you for joining me here for this beautiful reading. I hope that you come back. If nothing resonated, don't take it. Walk away. But please come back for the next reading. Maybe something will resonate. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thank you.